What's up, YouTube? What do you do on days with no content? That's a question I have for you. What do you do? For me, I go out and I snipe. Or I flip. I should say it's flipping. Sniping's a little different. I think sniping's got to be big, huge profit, like, getting Tyreek Hill for 250 coins like I did last year. At the very start of the year when he went for 140 or 150 or something like that. It was crazy. But that actually brought the love of sniping for me, actually, getting that huge snipe. I've never seen anything nearly that big again, but it is what it is, right? So I flip. I flip on these kind of days, right? Because the market's high, and so if you bought a bunch of training like I said to yesterday, you could easily sell all those cards back today and make a ton of profit. I mean, you were seeing stuff yesterday at 7 training. Now today you're seeing stuff at around 9. If you're lucky, 10. For the most part, it's been 10. So first thing I do is I get my prices. We're going to go unfiltered. As you can see, I'm doing 90.91 again. We have 53K. Well, I'm going to put in my little handy-dandy calculator 52K. So I want to buy anything under, it says 44, but I'm going to go 43. Okay, 43. That's what I'm going to go. And then I scroll down and I try to find that first 91. Okay, so that first 91 is this one. I'm not going to count that, and the reason I'm not going to count that is because it is zero chill. Now, I think that's actually a buy. Actually, probably not. I haven't looked at the filters for that yet. So, but I'm going to scroll down until I find the first 91, and it's 70K. So in my calculator, it says I got to buy everything for 59.5. So I'm actually going to go 58. So I'm going to go 43 and 58. That's what I'm going to go on. I'm going to give myself at least, 2,000 profit pretty much every single one. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to search. You have to make sure you're going by newest, right? And now you just search by, you can search by position if you want to, but make sure you're going by newest so you can see, right? So you can see what they're going. So I said 90s are 43 and I said 91s are 58. That's what I'm going by. You can also go by this filter, going by program, right? And make sure you get Series Redux in there. For whatever reason, Series Redux seems to be a pretty good filter. See nothing right there. There's a 43 for a 90. We'll buy that. And then we'll post that back up for 51.5, 51 till it equals up to 52. Now the reason I give myself a little bit more room on my buying is because I want to make sure, just in case prices fluctuate just a little bit. Usually they don't fluctuate a ton on these kind of days, but you can see here Tyler Lockett for 55. That's clearly a buy. And so on. So you're going to see it's super easy. It's super easy, especially when you go by unfiltered prices. Now, when you go to sell these, sell them by the unfiltered price that you, like I said, like for 90s, 52K, and for 91s, we're looking at 70K. Okay, that's what you're going to sell the price at. It will take an hour, but they will sell. And if they don't sell, just put it up again. For the most part, you're going to make, for the most part, it's like clockwork, man. It just works. I don't know why. I can't really explain to you why. It just works. It just works. And so you can see right here, Bobby Wagner's are going for 70. These are people that are doing the same thing, probably. Buying low and then selling them right away. We'll go back to, I know we're in Team of the Week. We'll just refresh the filter a little bit. All right, now we're just going to go to the 50. The 50 seems to be another good one for whatever reason. Now, it's not as good on days like today, but it is really good usually. Series Redux seems to be a real good one too. Now, I wouldn't use any of these cards for training. I would absolutely repost them up. A 56K, that's clearly a buy. And so, in this card, I might make 5K off of that card. Well, 5K over a course of 20 snipes, because we're going based on an hour here. If you get 20 of them in an hour for 5K, well, that's a decent amount of profit. Was it 100K profit? Something like that? I don't have my calculator ready, and I'm trying to focus on doing all this stuff, but so yeah, that's just kind of what you do. Like Calico right there, 56. You can see how easy this is. I mean, it is super easy. People, for whatever reason, when they go to buy training, I don't know why they do it the hard way, or by the easy way, I guess I should say. They don't go by the most efficient way. And so this is just a super easy thing to do. I know I said 58. I'm not going to buy that because that's 750 higher than what I want. Just little peanuts like that. Make sure that we're not overspending for stuff. And yeah, I'll probably go through this for about 15 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll I'll show you what we got. All right, we have spent 15 minutes sniping or flipping, whatever you want to call it. You could see who we got. We're going to take a look. I don't like looking at it that way. We're going to look at it this way, through this way. And so you got Derrick Henry for 55K. Remember, 91s I wanted for 58 or less. We got Derrick Henry. We got Tyrone Lockett for 50K, or Tyler Lockett, sorry. We got Addison for 38K. We wanted to get 90s for 43, so you can see that's a 5K extra. We got Claypool for 50K, Vincent Jackson for 55, Shaquille Barrett for 39. I mean, you could see how easy this was, right? How easy this was. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and add up and see how much we spent. All right, after adding it all up, I spent 817,000 coins on this flipping. Now what I'm going to go ahead is I'm actually going to put these all in the market, and then we're going to and then after about an hour they'll sell, and then after that hour we're going to post and see what our profit was. Now when you're doing this, I see a lot of videos of people saying flipping you could get 100K or 300K in 15 minutes. It's not true. It's not, very seldomly is that ever going to be possible. I mean, I just watch a lot of videos on a lot of different things, and I see clickbait after clickbait after clickbait, which is one reason why I wanted to start my channel. Is A, it's fun with my boys, and two, or B, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, we might make 100, 150K in an hour flipping. And to me, that's really good odds, because now I can put these cards up. Just an FYI, 50K for these 91s is actually pretty good training, by the way. So if you wanted to sell them for training, you could, or wanted to quick sell them for training, you could. But for me, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put them right back up here. But anyways, 150K, so it took me about 15 minutes to get that. I don't know what we're going to profit. I have no idea. But if we profit 100K for 15 minutes, that's good, but it's going to take me an hour to sell. So really, in theory, I'm actually taking... There we go. I'm actually taking 1 hour to make 100K or whatever I'm going to make. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this stuff. I mean, the good thing about it is you can go and play seasons. You can go do something completely different. You don't have to be sitting here doing this. Let's check and see what this brings. I want to sell them for just below what I said. I wanted to buy them. I mean, the market was at 70K. I want to sell them for just a little bit lower than that. And the only reason to that is because it's going to take an hour, just in case the market adjusts a little bit. I haven't checked and see. I didn't check and see what the prices were after I finished, but 15 minutes, it shouldn't have changed a whole lot. But I'm going to go ahead and just put these on, and then I'll show you the profit at the end.